Hey everyone, this is technolockr here. I wanted to show you guys a quick unboxing and review of the Moga Pro mobile gaming controller. So I haven't done a video in a while, and that's because I've been pretty busy over the past month, but in any way, this is the video for the unboxing and review of the Moga Pro Gaming Controller. Now, I have my Note 2 here that actually supports it. The size actually fits in there. And so what I'm going to do now is unbox it for you guys. So the box of the Moga Pro is pretty typical of a box. Heavy gaming controller. Feels nice. I had to search around. I got this at Best Buy and I had to search around for a box that wasn't actually teared. Wasn't actually torn because a lot of the boxes look like they've sort of been open, so I picked out the one that looked the least torn. So obviously this is open because I wanted to give you guys a review. So, but let me show you guys what you would get in the box, and this also opens to show you some of the features it has. This supports tablets and phones, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that in a second. So, get this plastic part, pull it out. You get your instruction booklet with a free game that you can download. It's not a code that you can redeem in the Google Play Store. It's just a code. I already used it, so it doesn't matter if you guys see it. And basically, it just gives you Nova 3 from Nova's website, which is kind of annoying because I wish they would have just given you the Play Store so you can get updates and stuff. I hope you can get updates from the one that you download from Gameloft, but in any way, it does give you the game. So $7 game for free, which is actually kind of nice. And then you get a QR code with some basic instructions and your setup. Very simple setup, and shows you sort of what kind of buttons are on it and how the system works, and some Q&A and stuff. So that's that, and a bunch of different languages. So that's what you get in that. Also, this sort of covers it so that you can reveal the stand, which is actually really cool. The stand fits tablets and phones alike, so I could actually put my Note 2 here in game if I wanted to, just like that, which is kind of cool. So if you have a tablet, you don't have to worry about, what do I do with, where do I put it. So, and it folds up really nicely and feels really good, really sturdy. So that's that. And I don't have an Android tablet, so I couldn't really show you guys what it would look like. And it gives you a micro USB cable, because this controller actually has a battery in it. You don't have to put AA batteries like the regular Moga controller. This one actually supports full. There's a battery inside, so you can charge it just like you would your phone, and it lasts for a lot longer than your phone would. Probably, it's rated at like 15 hours. So that's pretty good in terms of the comparison between your phone's battery and the controller's battery. So take the controller out here, and you'll see that it looks and feels a lot like an Xbox controller. It's actually a little bit more comfortable because of this rubber feeling right here. This is a really nice feel, and you get the feel of a premium product. Since this is $50, you want to make sure that you're actually getting something good and not just a controller that they would have put together. So the buttons feel good. The triggers actually have press in. Some games actually let you press in and run just like you would in any first-person shooter. And then the D-pad down here, another analog stick, the A, B, X, Y buttons, just like an Xbox. They start and select. And this button, this is a button. I haven't figured out what that button does, but it lights up to tell you if you've connected to the device or not. And this is another LED light that lights up telling you which mode you're in, and I'll show you what that means in a second. LB and, well, L1 and R1, so these are like the bumpers in Xbox, and then the two triggers down here, the L2 and R2 triggers down here. And that's your micro USB plug to actually charge the device. And on the back, you just get a bunch of FCC stuff, and then you get this button lights up these buttons up here when you're playing, so you can actually use this at night and see what the actual buttons are. So that's pretty cool. And then this, you might be wondering, what is this in the middle? Like, why is this here? This opens up just like that, and you have your A mode, off mode, and B mode. The A mode is for games that don't support the Moga SDK or the exact Moga coding, but still use HID, which is another form of mobile controller device, sort of like what you could use on a PC. Off, and then the B mode is for Moga enhanced games, specifically designed for this controller, or the regular Moga, I guess. And you get this little slot here, and this pulls up and down to enable your device to sit in there. So, and it's spring, so if you put your phone that's like this high, it's not just gonna like fall out. It'll actually stay in because it sort of pops back down when you let go of it, just like that. And these are rubberized too, so your phone will not escape, even with this case. I would recommend, since I have a case, pretty thick case. This is an Incipio, like dual layer. I would recommend taking off at least one of the layers because as much as you can do it, it's not worth putting your phone on there and then playing it and then having it fall off and possibly breaking it or something. So I would recommend just taking off one of the layers. So that's that. If you want to see what it looks like when you put the phone in, and again, I have my case on, but you really should take the case off if you can. Put it on like this, and yeah, that's what it looks like. But and then if I let go, it'll fall over because the device is much heavier than the controller. The controller is very light, so it's a lot lighter than you'd think it was. I opened it up and I was like, wow, this is so much lighter than I thought it was. So there's the Note 2. It supports up to the Note 2 size, so pretty much since the Note 2 is huge, pretty much any Android phone will fit in there. This only supports Android, does not support iOS. Supports, on the box it says supports up to 2.3 and above. It comes with Namco Pac-Man and Gameloft's Nova 3. And also some other details. It has built-in rechargeable battery, illuminated action buttons like I was telling you, the buttons light up. HID enabled, like I was saying. It uses Bluetooth as the standard, so you'd have to turn on your device to put Bluetooth. And the way that it works is you use this app called the Moga Pivot app, and it connects to your device, and you just launch it from that app, and it'll set up the game for the Moga controller, rather than if you just opened it up and it wouldn't recognize it. So I'm going to show you guys what the app with the device looks like. Okay, so as soon as you download the Moga Pivot app from the Google Play Store, you will be presented with this screen, which is sort of the featured app screen. And basically, what you have is the featured apps that are supported fully by Moga. Some games are, like Xperia Play, the Sony Xperia Play, like that kind of level of optimization for like the controller. Those apps will actually work with this, but it won't work in the Moga Enhanced mode, which is what they call it. It'll just work in the A mode, which is the HID mode. So basically what you have here is featured. A to Z, it shows you all the games that are listed that they support. A through Z. There's a lot of them. Oh, I went back to featured for some reason. So there's quite a list. I wouldn't say there's a ridiculous amount. There's definitely enough that you could keep playing this and keep downloading new games and still have fun, and new games being added all the time. So you do have a good choice. Some games like Sonic. Sonic's pretty popular with this. some of these online games like Wild Blood. It's pretty popular. One of them I saw up here, Radiant HD. Those are two pretty good games. Sky Gamblers, Rise of Glory. That game's pretty fun. Some NFL games by Gameloft, Muffin Knight, Modern Combat 4. So they have a good list. I feel like there's some more games in the Play Store, like some Grand Theft Auto here too. I feel like there's some games in the Play Store that could be optimized for this that aren't, but that should be coming in the near future. Asphalt 7's really another good one. Battle Bears, that's kind of popular, I guess. Dark Knight Rises. So, and all in all, decent list. There could probably be a little bit more, but decent list overall. And then, so that's the shop basically. If you click on an app, it'll take you to the Google Play or the Gameloft site itself. So that's that. You can go under here and it'll tell you what says, oh great, you already have Moga Enhanced games. So you can just play those. And it'll give you a list of the games that you have downloaded yourself. And so you can go through and see all the games that you have. I don't know why it's not showing, but Beach Buggy Blitz is also on here, but I might have deleted that game, I don't remember. So you got Dead Trigger, Shadowgun Dead Zone, Nova 3 that I downloaded with that link, with that code, and then Riptide GP also. So yeah, it's a pretty good game. So this is how you do it. Let me show you guys how you actually connect the controller to the device. So here you can either do A or B mode to connect to the device. I probably just do B mode since that's the most used out of all the games. Go under your settings and make sure that you turn on Bluetooth. This is important because, go to settings real quick. This is important because the only way that this controller works is through Bluetooth, so you need to make sure you have that on. So it'll take a second, a few seconds, and that thing will blink. The A button will blink until it connects. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time. Also, if it doesn't connect, you should just close the app and relaunch it. That's a common problem that this app has, and as you can see, it's not really loading it. It's not really working. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna restart it. So if I get rid of all of my apps, I can go back, open the Moga Pivot, and there you go. So it'll say switch to A. Should turn it off for a couple seconds. Let it sit, and then switch it to A. And then when you switch it to A, press Moga is ready. And then it'll say searching. It'll try to find it. When you first set it up, it'll ask you if you want to set it up in A and B mode or just B mode. I would recommend doing A and B mode since that's the most used method of you'll get a lot easier compatibility if you do A and B. I'm sorry. So I can do download by free. No, not now. And then it'll say your controller's ready to use. So that's how you set it up. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Moga Pro quick review for you guys. This is the Moga Pro Gaming Controller. I got it at Best Buy for $50. It is available right now, and comes with some great games, and really easy to use. Feels nice. Thank you guys for watching. This has been technolockr. If you'd like to contact us at technolockr@gmail.com, and contact us at Twitter at technolockr and facebook.com/technolockr. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. I'll also be having a gameplay review of this controller, and I'll put the link of that in the description right after this video.